For the past 3 years, Rob and Shelly have been staying at the Ronald McDonald house while their daughter Amelia is being treated at Alder Hey. From birth, her illness has meant that she hasn't been able to leave the hospital, and as her condition has been so severe, her parents are worried about being far from Amelia in case of emergency, and so spend most of their time in the hospital.
We've been here for so long, and we've never had a bad thing to say about it. It is literally a home away from your home.
Yeah.
We had a house and we were still paying the rent on it, but we were still living there. We didn't even go to the house, but we still had to have that as a safety net for us. But we still was given a room. We've got an apartment now. We've had an apartment for years now.
This is our third Christmas in the apartment.
Third Christmas in the apartment gives us time to actually be able to just be on our own and have that.
You can fill your fridge and eat like a
normal you can have
family.
Normal food, and you can just do a normal thing like you would every day. I mean, I still go to work. I get to be able to do that as well as looking after Amelia. Yeah. It gives me a base to be where I can get changed from work. I can get showered. I can hold a job.
Amelia's disorder's been so bad in the past, the hospital didn't think she would survive. Her parents had to deal with the possibility that if her condition worsened, there would be no intervention from the hospital.
That drive from your brain that tells you to take a breath, she doesn't always have that. So it became very difficult on the CPAP because although it helped when she was making breathing effort, there would be times, sometimes prolonged times, where she wouldn't make that effort at all. And we were handbagging and it was stressful. And because she was palliative care, the life plan that was set up meant that there was going to be no intervention. So we were always just hoping if we bag for 10, 15, 20 minutes, hopefully she'll start breathing again. Otherwise, we just would have had to stop. Yeah. Horrific. Yeah. It's your worst nightmare as a parent.
Yeah.
After responding well to new breathing equipment, Amelia has now been moved from a high dependency unit to a transitional care unit, meaning she can occasionally leave the hospital and spend some time in the house. Amelia's parents are determined to bring more awareness to the help and support the house provides and have launched a fundraising raffle with the start prize of a Mercedes.
Having Mac House so close has given us that confidence, really, that we're not going far away. We can have a break, we can sleep, we can eat food. Don't pull your face. It's nice. And you're not so far away that you're panicking all the time. Because I'd have slept in a chair on the ward if that had been the case. I wouldn't have left.
We've done this before, don't we?
Before
we come to Alder Hey, we was in other hospitals, and it was just a case of I'd go home, and Shell would have to sit at the side of the bed. And I mean, sit. There's no bed, there's no nothing. You just sit in a plastic chair, and that is you for days and days and days. And that's how it was.
Our first Christmas here was in ICU. The second was in HDU, and she couldn't leave the room, and she'd had issues with seizures, and she wasn't well. This Christmas, it's not the last Christmas. I think before they have been.
Yeah. Every other Christmas. I mean, the previous Christmases we've had.
We knew there wasn't going to be another one.
Yeah, we've always thought there wasn't going to be another one after that.
We've got hope this time.
Yeah.
So you're not frantically trying to make everything as perfect as possible and having all that pressure on yourself. You can just enjoy it and relax and be together, and it's easier.